Hello, Fabulous Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of October 2018. Looking at life and love, I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. We have an active sky, certainly, but a very important sky for you. And part of what makes it so important is the end of Mars retrograde season. I think a whole lot of Aquarians out there are going to be celebrating at the very end of the month, right around the 28th, give or take a day on either side, depending on where you are on the planet. We are going to have Mars officially leave shadow. There are a few things you want to watch. On the one hand, whatever it was that transpired towards the end of June, you will in some way be returning to it for further closure and clarity. This is going to be a whole other perspective to what was going on, in a sense, late June, but also in a sense right at the eclipse in the last week of July as well. And so as you get your answers, you are going to feel that much more sure about your foundation and where you stand, and feel that much more sure about the direction in which you're going. And why is it connected? Well, on the one hand, it's Mars. Mars is still going to be in your sign until the middle of next month. However, with the retrograde season over, you've had some powerful lessons in terms of understanding your power and your agency. But under the same sky, right around the 24th of the month, we are also going to have a full moon. Now, this full moon is happening at the very foundation of your sky, and it is happening hand in hand with your modern ruling planet, Uranus. And it is speaking in supreme harmony with your ancient ruling planet, Saturn. You put these together, plus Venus standing across the sky from this full moon, well, it tells me that as it is that you are closing a particular chapter, this idea of closures and grounding and forgiveness and endings, but also inspiration and your future, it all comes together quite beautifully for you, especially as we move towards the later part of the month. In the early part of the month, two big things happening. On the 4th, Venus officially goes retro, and on the 8th, a new moon. Now, this new moon is speaking with Pluto in a conversation of tension, and it is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your place in the world. Now, that could be a literal place in terms of travel, immigration, citizenship. It could be a philosophical place in terms of new ideas to guide your life, new spiritualities, or higher education. And it can also represent a legal matter as well. So there's a sense at this time of a new chapter beginning for you, but also a real sense of a motivation of wanting change to occur. It can be because of the way that Mars is speaking with this particular new moon that some of this sense of what is beginning comes about through circumstances that are not necessarily comfortable. It's not always easy to have to acknowledge what isn't working or what's challenging or less than ideal. But ultimately, it will lead you in a direction of greater empowerment and really greater adventure as well. I'm really excited about this energy for you. If anyone is going to be able to use this to their advantage, it certainly is you. And I feel as I look at this new moon early in the month that this is really going to help you to unveil a certain vision for yourself and for your life and for your future. And that is something that you can be excited about and can continue to look forward to. Where it comes to matters of love, it is also this Venus retrograde season plus Mars staying in your sign. These two things are going to speak powerfully for you where it comes to love. Venus will be retrograde for most of this month at the very top of your sky. And it is in the last days of the month that she's especially active. So there's a whole lot happening in the days leading up to Halloween. You add to this under the same sky late in the month, Mars in your sign leaves shadow. So there's going to be a strong desire on your part to connect with others, to feel physically awake and alive and energetic. At the same time, there's this part of you that's really looking up and looking forward and thinking about your future where it comes to all things, but that includes in love as well. If you're open to meeting someone new, chances are a very surprise flirtation with someone who's either in a position of authority or who's achieved something that you desire, well, that is very likely for you as we get to the later part of the month. And for those of you in an established bond, it's a big time for goals, for dreaming, for looking forward. It's a big time to consider what it is that is the next thing that the two of you could do together and how much further there is to go. And that actually feels really exciting. It seems to bring happiness and energy and stability to your bond. What I love about this month for you, well, look, I love the end of Mercury retrograde season for you. I think that that is one of the energies that you could be most excited about and most look forward to. There is something powerful happening now, and it ultimately is about you not having to go over and reconsider and re-examine the power you had, but rather to fully step into the present today and realize not only the love that has been guiding your life, but also that sense of self that is connected to the truest source of wisdom leading you forward. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm truly so grateful for it. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.